Good morning, Denham Springs and all points beyond. Shadorn Deacon again, here on a Saturday morning, Saturday, June the 6th, I believe it is. Let me look at my calendar back there. What is it, June? Yeah, it is June 6th. Yeah, that would come. And as usual, we're going to look at Sunday's readings today, so that we can be prepared for Mass tomorrow. When we go to Mass either this evening or tomorrow, we can impress Father with our wisdom and knowledge of the readings. And what do we have in the readings today? Today's Gospel, Jesus makes the most outrageous and controversial claim he ever said, predicting that his followers will have eternal life if they eat his body and drink his blood. That doesn't sound right. There was a teaching that caused many of his followers to leave him then and there. They refused to accept what he was saying, just as many refuse today to believe him, believe about what he is saying here and now. Even many who call themselves Catholic but do not believe in the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist. Either what the Church teaches and what Jesus taught about the Eucharist is true, or it is not. If it is not, it is the most ridiculous and sacrilegious, even blasphemous thing that we can do. If it is true, though, then our reception of Christ's body and blood in the Eucharist, our feeding on this bread that came down from heaven, this bread that gives eternal life, this true bread is by far the greatest, most complete, most perfect, most heavenly thing that can ever happen, that we could ever do in this life. It is greater and more valuable and more complete than the most ecstatic, mystical experience we could possibly experience. At least those who left Jesus that day understood that there could be no middle ground about Christ himself. He is either the world's greatest liar, the world's greatest lunatic, or he is who he says he is and does what he says he does. Let us look at his exact words. Just before this, Jesus had miraculously fed 5,000 men with 5 loaves and 2 fish. Miracles point beyond themselves, like a street sign that tells us what's coming up. Miracles and words of Jesus point beyond themselves to real things. What Jesus is revealing is God, the nature of God, the love and the power of God. He uses the sign of the manna that fed the Israelites in the desert to teach us what the bread of his body can do for us today. He says, I am the living bread came down from heaven. Whoever eats this bread will live forever. And the bread that I will give is my flesh for the life of the world. He doesn't stop those who are leaving by saying, wait a minute, call them, but wait a minute, stop. It's only a sign. It's a figure of speech we're talking about here. No. He watches them leave. He sadly watches them leave. And he even turns to his disciples and asks if they want to leave also. Thank goodness Peter didn't, huh? But only bread, the ordinary bread, sustains our natural life. Christ can give us eternal life, supernatural life, divine life to our bodies and our souls, because he is divine. He has supernatural life. This is why the dogma of Christ's divinity is so important. If Jesus is just a man, he can only give us human life. But if he is divine, then he can give us divine life, which is immortal and eternal and complete happiness. Now, this is what Jesus offers us. Yet so many people just don't accept it. Even as those who accept it don't really, I don't know. How do you feel? Make a comment down there and below. See, how do you feel about the Eucharist? What do you think about Jesus is saying, telling us about his life, his bread? Something to think about. Think about today is think about tomorrow at Mass. Till next time, till Monday, have fun, be safe, and I'll see you then. God bless.